Bob Arum stood before the crowd of reporters, his voice carrying the weight of decades in the sport. He did not wait for questions. He did not need to. The words came like a sharp combination, each one aimed straight at the heart of the debate. I've seen champions rise and fall, he began, eyes steady, tone commanding. I've watched legends carve their names into the stone of history. And I am telling you now, Naoya Inoue is the best fighter in the world, pound for pound. He paused, letting the silence settle, as if daring anyone to challenge the claim. Some people want to play with numbers, he continued. They shuffle rankings like cards in a deck. They think that dropping him to third changes reality. It does not. Arum lifted a hand, the gesture sharp and deliberate. You can argue, you can debate, but the truth stands. The eye test never lies. Skill, power, timing, Inoue has it all. He leaned closer to the microphone. I've worked with fighters who defined eras. Ali, Hagler, De La Hoya, Pacquiao, and I'm telling you, this kid from Japan belongs with them. Reporters scribbled, cameras clicked. Arum's voice grew stronger. You can talk about Crawford. You can talk about anyone you like. But when you watch Inoue, you see something rare. You see a fighter who erases doubt with every punch. He shook his head slowly. Third place. That's a mistake. That's politics. That's the committee protecting their own narratives. Arum's eyes narrowed. You don't punish greatness because others happen to be great too. You recognize it. You honor it. And right now, Inoue is the standard. He took a breath, the kind a man takes before throwing the final punch. I don't care what a panel says. I don't care what a list says. The ring tells the story, and the story is clear. The room was silent except for the faint hum of cameras. Arum's voice softened, but the conviction remained. Inoue has conquered divisions. He's faced punchers, boxers, veterans, young lions. And he's broken them all. He pointed toward the back of the room as if addressing the invisible critics. You can't deny that speed. You can't deny that precision. You can't deny the way he ends a fight with a single shot. Arum straightened his jacket. Third place. That's an insult. That's a misunderstanding of what we're witnessing. He walked a step forward. I've been in this business more than half a century. I've seen hype come and go. This is not hype. This is history unfolding. His tone hardened. I say it again. Naoya Inoue is the best fighter in the world. Pound for pound. Right now. No debate. He glanced at the cluster of cameras. You want proof. Watch the tapes. Watch the footwork. Watch the power that carries from the first round to the last. Arum's voice dipped to a near growl. You can't ignore the man who brings entire arenas to silence with a single right hand. You can't ignore the fighter who makes champions look like amateurs. He gestured broadly. You can measure belts. You can measure knockouts. But you cannot measure the aura of inevitability. Inoue has it. Arum's eyes lit with something fierce. He is the monster, and he's earned that name. Every punch he throws tells you why. Every opponent who falls confirms it. He took another step, voice rising again. The ranking is wrong. The world will see it. And when the next bell rings, the truth will be undeniable. He jabbed a finger toward the ceiling as if pointing to a higher authority. Mark my words, this is not just a great fighter. This is a generational fighter. The air in the room seemed to tighten. Arum kept going, each sentence its own declaration. I don't speak lightly. I don't chase headlines. I speak from a lifetime in boxing. And I know greatness when I see it. He looked around, locking eyes with the press. You think third place means anything to a man like Inoue? It doesn't. He will keep winning. He will keep proving. Arum allowed himself a small, knowing smile. And when the smoke clears, when the lists are forgotten, everyone will remember the nights he left, no doubt. He spread his hands. Call it confidence. Call it truth. I call it boxing reality. His voice sharpened once more. Naoya Inoue is the best in the world. Write it down. Print it. Argue it if you want. But you can't erase it. Reporters shifted uneasily. They knew he was not just speaking to them, but to the entire boxing world. Arum let the silence stretch again. Then he gave the final line, simple and absolute. The king is already crowned, he said. And his name is Naoya Inoue. With that, he stepped back from the microphone. The room buzzed, but no one dared to challenge the certainty in his words. Bob Arum had delivered his verdict. And for that moment, it felt like the final bell.